Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke and this day in history. So this is for the whole weekend. Why did the runner stop listening to music? Because she broke too many records. And if you are a member and you have a dad joke you'd like me to feature tomorrow, feel free to leave a comment and I will pick one. All right. What do you think happened on May 14th, 1991? Well, the Birmingham Six were released from prison. British authorities released the so-called Birmingham Six, six Irishmen who had been sent to prison for the 1974 terrorist bombings of two pubs in the English town of Birmingham. In November 1974, two Irish Republican Army, IRA, bombs exploded in two Birmingham pubs, killing 21 people and injuring hundreds. The IRA, which claimed responsibility for the Birmingham bombings, declared that the six were not members of its organization. Interesting. All right. That last sentence was quite the twist. Thank you to Cindy Clausen and Miranda Flores for renewing for a new month, both at the tier 2 tier. Thank you so much for your support. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Nightmare, Gadget, Binary Haze, Hootenanny, Lichen, Morse, Duolingo, okay, Spell, is that Clouseau? Like Jacques Clouseau? Is that, I don't know, it rings a bell. Moscow, Trance, Dioxide, Javert, Dream, and Twilight. Javert from Les Mis. Why did that take me so long to think of? Like it, you're in a trance, you're in a dream, you're in a haze, you're under some spell. Let's try that. Just probably yellow. Yeah, hypnotic state. Duolingo. It's an app. Dioxide, like carbon blank? Carbon dioxide? Do we have carbon blank? I don't see it. Okay, so this starts with die, meaning 2. This starts with bi, meaning 2. And this starts with duo, meaning 2. So what else starts with something meaning 2, like having a 2 prefix? Is it lichen? Probably not, but that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, well, I'll hold on to that. It might be lichen. I don't know why that would be, but Morse code. Hootenanny, like a party, a fun party, right? Starts with hoot, ends with nanny. I don't know. Moscow. Moscow Mule. Yeah, Morse code. Like, what else would Morse be? We're either using the letters of it or it's Morse code, right? Twilight's a book. I bet Twilight could have gone in yellow. I might have gotten lucky there. Oh, twi is 2 as well, isn't it? Okay, so duo, bin, d. Okay, dioxide, binary, Duolingo, Twilight starts with prefixes for 2. Starting with prefixes meaning 2, and that's green. Oh, that does not bode well. I'm thinking last names. Let's try it. No, one away. Okay. There's Inspector Gadget. Nightmare Before Christmas. Could it be characters in Inspector Gadget? I don't. If so, I'm not gonna get it. I don't remember any of the characters in Inspector Gadget except Gadget. Is there a penny? Maybe. All right. Morse. Is it like horse, but changed the M, like first letter changed? Like, do we have animals with the first letter changed? I don't think so. Morse code. Moscow code. I don't know. Is that a thing? So this was one away. Which means Nightmare, Hootenanny, Lycan, and Gadget is also one away. So why don't I highlight that so I can focus on it? What do these have in common? I just don't understand what Hootenanny's doing here. There, Moscow, Morse. Shoot. I have no idea. I'm so lost. The only thing I can think of is to chase this one away a little bit. I tried this already. So maybe, I think Moscow is the least likely to be a last name. This is what I tried, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe I remove Moscow. Maybe I add something else. I don't think Nightmare or Hootenanny would be a last name. So I guess we could try Gadget. That was correct. Fictional inspectors. Oh, okay. Javert is an inspector in... Why did I forget? In Les Mis. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Clouseau sounds like from something. Inspector Morse. Okay, I don't know those two. Hootenanny, Nightmare, Lycan, and Moscow. These are purple somehow. Ends in cow, ends in hen, ends in mare, ends in nanny. Are these ends in female animals? Is a female donkey a nanny maybe? This is horse, this is chicken, this is bovine. All right. Ending in female animals. Got it. Maybe I could have figured that out. Well, all right. Difficulty seemed kind of hard. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I think we have a 65% solve rate. Let's find out. How wrong am I? It's like a horse at night. Nightmare horse. They gave it a 2 again. This is the second time in a row they've given it a 2. I got it a 3. 69%. So a little bit easier than yesterday. I'm not the only one who tried this by far. That's crazy. People are getting blue. Okay, so I guess a lot of people know the inspectors. I mean, you think of Inspector Gadget, but I didn't know these inspectors, so I guess I should look them up. So what do we got here? Inspector Morse is a TV show. Okay. On what? Inspector Morse. British detective drama. Based on a series of novels by Colin Dexter. Okay, is it BBC or what? ITV. Okay. And then we've got Inspector Clouseau is Pink Panther. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pink Panther. Okay, so people are getting that. People are getting yellow first. Second, pretty even out. People who lost got basically nothing, maybe yellow. Okay, so we got 9% getting only yellow, 8% got nothing, and then 7% got blue and yellow, and then 3% got only blue. Interesting. Okay. Not many people getting purple. Putting Nightmare in with yellow, putting Twilight in with yellow, putting Nightmare and Twilight in with yellow. So there's a one away to I got a little lucky with yellow. There's a one way to chase there. I also thought maybe like the lie prefix meant too. Like I was like maybe, but I didn't try it. I did try last names. All right. Blue, yellow with Nightmare, green, yellow with Nightmare in a different way, then purple, and then yellow with Twilight. Okay. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do pips for Saturday, March 14th. We'll do the easy, then the medium, then the hard. Let's play. This domino adds to 8. How many do we have for that? 4, 4. Do we have a 3, 5? One going once, 2, 6? No? Okay, so only 4, 4. And then 3, 2 or 3 blank goes here. This is a 2. So it's got to be the 3 blank. This is our only 2. So this has to go this way. That's where the dominoes goes geometrically. We go here, we go here, we go here. So what do we have 2 of? 2 5s, 2 1s. So if I make these the 1s, then the 5s are used up, so that's no good. I got to cross the boundary of 1 and 5, actually. Wait. And then if I do it this way, the 1, 4 doesn't fit there. So I got to do it this way. And now the 1, 4 fits. Wait. The 5, 6 fits. And then the 1, 4 goes into the blank. All right. Just some interface problems there. Let's do the medium. How many 3s do I have? I have 3, 4, I have 3, 3, I have 3 blank. Well, it's not going to be the 3 blank. 3, 3? I don't know. Okay, 14 and 3. It's 4 degrees of freedom. 15 and 3 is 3 degrees of freedom. Okay, so I guess this isn't much of a deduction, but this can't be 6, 6 because there aren't any 2s. The complete lack of 2s might be an interesting thing to think about. Okay, I'm going to just assume that the 9 is 3, 3, 3. I think that's a reasonable assumption. That gets us this. And then that actually it can't be because that uses up all our 3s, and this can't be blank because there's not another blank. Okay, so I'm going to say 3, 4, 5 then. I don't know how we want to do it. This could be 3, 4. This could be 5, 4. And then this could be 3, 3. And then this could be... Well, we can't put a blank. We can't put a blank in a 14. We could put a 4 in a 14. So this would add to 10. Do we have a domino that's 10? We have 5, 5. Okay. How are we adding to 9? Without a 2, without a 1. 3 blank would require a 6. I mean, that's... Okay, I think I could do some math here. We got 15 plus 9 left. Let's see if this is even possible. Oops. So 15 plus 9 plus at least 3 is 27. And we've got 3 plus 12 plus 8 plus 9 is 32. So I've got 5 extra. So this would have to add to 11, which we don't have. Okay, that doesn't work. 27 to 32 is 5. So I didn't do the right thing here. So I'm going to try 3, 4 here, which is probably what I should have tried in the first place. And that puts a 4, 5 here, which means this adds to 9, which we don't have. Wait. Okay. What about 4, 4? That adds to 8. We would need 6 more. That doesn't work. What's going on here? What domino goes here is the question. It has to be at least 8. But it can't be 8 because it can't be the 6. So could it be 9? And then we would need a 5. Well, here's the thing. Like this 3, we're not doing 3 blank. So 3, 4, and 3, 3 are the only options. If I do 3, 4, we ran into this issue where I suppose I could put the 4, 4 here and then the 5, 5 here. And then now this wouldn't be a 5. This would be a... Hold on, I'd have to do the math again. So this still adds to 27. What do my dominoes add to now? 3 plus 12 plus 9 plus 6 is 30. So this would only be a 3. So 3, 3. And now this domino would have to be 12. We have that. And then now, unfortunately, I can't add to 9. I could do this. No. Oh, and this adds to 9. Oh, that actually works. Okay. Phew. Why was that so hard? I don't know. Let's continue. The hard. It's a 314. Okay. Yeah, it is Pi Day. I just noticed. Whoops. This could be 555. Okay, this is obviously 5-3. So let's just get rid of the 5-3. And this is one of the fives. So how many fives do I have? I have just enough fives to make this 555 and then have a throwaway 5 here. So let's try that. 5-5. And then do I want 5-4 or 5-6 going into this 9? I don't know. We got this domino, this domino. This is 2 going into a 6. 2-3, 2-2, 2-4, all viable. This is part of a 7 sum. Okay, so this just adds to 9. What do we have that adds to 9? 3-6 does. Do we have anything else? We have a 4-5 as well. But I used up all my 5s, so I think it's 3-6. And this adds to 8 without a 5. We don't have 2-6. We don't have 4-4. This is 8. But yes, we're not going to have 5-3 because that's used up. So it's 3-5 or 2-6, and we don't have 2-6. Wait. But this is always going to be a domino that adds to 8. What did I miss? 4-4. Hold on. Give me a second here. Does that add to 8? That's 6, 9, 3, 3, 8. There it is. Okay. And then the 9 is 6-3. Because we're going to use all our 5s up. Okay. 5-6 or 5-4. So if I did 5-6 here, I would need a domino that adds to 3. I have that. If I did 5-4 there, I would need a domino that adds to 5. I do not have that. Okay. So we're going to do 5-6 here with the domino that adds to 3. And then we're going to do either 2-4 or 2-3 here. We're going to have to do, we could do either. But the 2-3 is always used. That's kind of interesting. Because if we use the 2-3, we use the 2-3. But if we use the 2-4, this ends up being 4, and this is the only 2 left. So this goes, I'm going to put it here to signify that this is used up here somewhere. I don't know where. It's placed wrong on purpose. This is 5-4. And now I got to add to 7 somehow. So 4 + 2 + 1 would work. So I think what we're doing is this 2-3, and then this 3 blank, and then this 2-4, and then the 1 blank. There we go. Hard was actually easier than the medium for me. I think I just missed something on the medium, though. All right, cool. Well, happy Pi Day, and how'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini and Midi crosswords for Saturday, March 14th. They're basically both Midis today, but let's play. Book parts, abbreviated. Pages, PGS, maybe. Silicon Valley company that operates a fleet of robotaxis. That's Tesla. To a much greater degree, like more. Contents of a scuba diver's tank. Oxygen. It's I don't think it can be abbreviated just because they say scuba, even though scuba is an acronym. We can't do O2. We can't do oxygen. So I'm going to hold off on that. It might be Oxy, but South Korean automaker. Kia? Maybe? Let's look at these downs. I want to check this. Great Mountains of Tennessee, familiarly. Baltimore MLB player. Uh-oh. Suffix with Caesar or Euclid. Caesarian, Euclidean. Okay, it might be Kia. Stop on a train route. Stop on a train route. Isn't that just a stop? I don't know. Actress Merman of Anything Goes. No idea. Find another purpose for, like maybe it's a word. Something. Reuse? Yeah, they didn't use in there. So reuse should work. Employees hourly calculation. Employees hourly calculation. like how much you're paid per hour or workout spot. The gym. Oh, it's not Tesla. Probably Waymo then. Gym. Great Mountains of Tennessee familiarly. Smoky, maybe? Smokies? One giving you the dish. The waiter? Better than yesterday where they said the waiter gives you a menu. It's the host that gives you the menu. Oh, it's just Oriole. Oh, I don't know why I do that every time. I think they're thinking of a specific player, but they never do. They just want the team name without the S. Anyway, I don't know when that's going to drill into my head, but if it's been this long, probably never. All right, used to be, was. This is way more. This is pay something. All right, night that NBC once aired 30 Rock and The Office, abbreviated. Probably Thursday. For the U there. Oh, air. There's air in the tank. Okay. A station, train station, of course. And maybe this is Ethel. So what is this? Pay rate. Okay. Well, let's move on to the MIDI. It's called Pictures in Pictures. Let's play. Chow, to eat. Or food. Food. It turns pH paper red. I don't know if that's an acid or a base. I'm going to say acid. Olden times. Maybe. I don't know. Let's look at these downs to see if we can get some help. Busy establishment in January due to New Year's resolutions. Also gym? This is probably grub then. Gym again. Australian marsupial for short. Roo. Kangaroo. Decorative vase is an urn. Frat party leftover. Okay, so this was your. Make mad with up. This is probably a beer keg, by the way. All right. Maybe I should just do downs. Fast food chain with the slogan, "We have the meats." That's Arby's. Org that once had a so-called chief of disguise role, the CIA. Under the weather. Ill. Pop star Lana Del Rey. So make mad with up is rile up. This is Moneyball. Oh, so these are movies made out of emoji. That's what's happening for the theme. Beam of light is a ray. Is this just Black Swan? Beer can. Okay. Black Swan. Caitlin Clark's alma mater. UCLA, maybe. Aladdin's kleptomaniacal pet monkey. Apu. One of them is the Simpsons guy, and one of them is the is the monkey. This is Banana Light. I don't know. Inquire. Ask. Ingredients in cookies and cream ice cream. Cookies and cream. Might end in S. French word before a maiden name. I think it's nay, like that. Guy who's attracted to more than one gender. So it's not UCLA. A bi man. Okay. Like a soon to fall out tooth. Loose. Iowa. Stopped sleeping. Awoke. Past tense. Moon. Oh. That's a moon, not a banana. Moonlight. Okay. I thought it was a banana. Arcing tennis shop. A lob. Not furry. Fury. Ire. Ingredients in cookies and cream. Oreos. Fruit bowl ingredient. Berry. Got it. All right. This was abhor. Despise is abhor. Bonkers is nutsy. I wasn't going to get nutsy from bonkers. Not an avoid. Jeopardy contestants calculation. The wager. Interesting. All right. Cool. Interesting theme. I just thought that looked like a banana. How'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is a math teacher's favorite dessert. Is that apple? Or oh, it's Pi, right? It's Pi Day. So um we can't just have pie though. Maybe it's apple pie. um are these gonna be like circle related things or just math things? What's the Z for? What are we trying to do here? Glaze? Maybe glaze. Okay. So it's pie related things. Like filling and like crust and like fruit and like segged, like edges. Oh, is it Happy Pie Day? Happy Pie Day. There we go. Like Tnev. Okay, vent and lattice. All right, wrong pie. Well, how did you do? Hello, today's bonus game is Worldle, and we picked quite the day because this is very obviously Chile, but there's a lot more to the game than just guess that country. There's rounds, so let's move on to the next round, see what we know about Chile. The three neighbors, we've got Argentina, we've got Bolivia and Peru, maybe? All right. And I guess the capital of Chile. Shoot. If I heard it, I'd probably say, oh, that's the capital of Chile. I don't actually know. Oh, boy. I don't even have a good guess. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to give up on that one. Santiago. Yep, Santiago. That's the capital of Chile. Where is it? I think it's here? No. Is it here? Yeah. Okay. This is where my geography knowledge is quite rusty. So are we moving on? Yeah. The flag. That's Argentina. Brazil. This one. Looks like the Texas flag. All right. Which one of these facts is true about Chile? Top 20 in annual tourist arrivals, top 20 in rail transport network size. That sounds right. Observes daylight savings time. Oh. I don't even know what that question was, but I got it right. Whoops. What was it? Chile's vineyards are known for producing an internationally celebrated grape variety that was once thought extinct until rediscovered in Chile. Yeah, I knew that. It was the Carmenere. All right. The 1973 military coup in Chile that overthrew President Salvador Allende brought General Blank to power. This is the only name I recognize. No, I didn't think that was Chile. Augusto Pinochet. Oh, I might recognize that name, actually. Pinochet. Can you guess which landmark is in Chile? It's obviously this castle. That's very pretty. So is that. It's one of these two. It could be that one, but probably not. I can go with this. Nope, I'm going to go with that. Yep. Okay. What's it called? It's the mosque, obviously. It's this mosque. Door to Hell. Is this a blue lagoon? I don't think so. Alhambra? It's probably this desert. Yeah, okay. Can I guess the national emblem of Chile? It's probably this one. Looks like the flag. All right. What are the two most spoken languages? Well, we've got Spanish. I don't know what the other one is. Let's see if we can figure it out. I think Beole sounds good. Nope. How about Siriano? Nope. It was Mapudungun. My name is Mi llamo is Spanish. Not going to be that one. This one just looks cool, but that's probably not that, right? Let's go with this one. Nope. It was this one, Nimata. Okay. What is the per capita GDP in US dollars of Chile? Per capita GDP. So per person. I don't know. Probably pretty low. I have no idea. I'm going to go with this one. Nope. How about this one? Nope. Oh, it was this one. I was in the right neighborhood. Among Chile and its neighbors, which has the highest per capita GDP? Gotta be Argentina, right? No, Chile. Wait. Oh, and its neighbors, right? Chile was in the list. Oh, whoops. Okay. I still probably would have gone with Argentina. What is the estimated population of Chile? I have no idea. 15 to 25. Okay. 19 million. What is the currency used in Chile? Probably a peso. Yeah. Okay. Can you organize the four most populated cities? Well, let's put Santiago first. And I'm going to randomly pick the other ones. I was completely wrong except for Santiago. All right. Next. Which country has the larger surface area? Bolivia or Chile? I'm going to go with Chile. It's huge. No, it was Bolivia. Okay. That one was really hard. Cool. Well, now you know how much geography knowledge I know. How'd you do? Spin the bonus game wheel to see what tomorrow's game will be. Fibble. So if you'd like to play along, we'll be playing Fibble tomorrow. I'm much better at Fibble than I am at Wordle. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment, which has all of the games I played today. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.